So there's a place in Denver that has its doors open for all. There's food for all and creative and caring chefs and volunteers that make doing good taste good as well. So with me, Executive Director of Same Cafe, Carrie Shores, and from the Greenwich owner, Drew Davis. Thank you both for being here. Okay, I'm gonna get into this. Carrie, what is the Same Cafe? You operate in such a unique way. Talk to me.
Yeah, SAME stands for So All May Eat, and we are a participation-based restaurant over on East Colfax. So people can pay any amount of money, volunteer, or bring in produce in exchange for a meal.
Unreal. Can you show up that day and volunteer?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay, talk about I'm very interested. This is it, we're seeing it on screen here. Talk about the people you work with and share how they help you fulfill your mission. Because you have to have like saints and angels. Right?
Yeah, we work with a lot of different folks. We work with small businesses and restaurants that support our mission. We work with volunteers. We work with other nonprofits. And really, the mission is to just bring healthy food and make it more accessible to the community.
Gosh, when you talk about food deserts and all these things where there's not there or it's so expensive, you've prohibited people from eating well. This is a blessing.
Yeah.
Which brings me to Drew. That sounds like you're the blessing.
And now,
owner of the Greenwich, you are a supporter of Same Cafe. Yes. Why is it just personally to you important?
I think to sit down and be served a meal is a way to afford someone an incredible amount of dignity.
I was just gonna say that, dignity, yeah.
And they're members of our community who frankly aren't afforded enough. And so I have such admiration and respect for what they do and the fact that we get to support them in any way, particularly a yummy one.
I know, that is, the delicious way is always the best way. How long have you guys been working together? Is this a new?
Yeah,
I think this is a new partnership, yeah.
This is exciting. Okay, so let's talk about your event. Same Table this Thursday. Who will be there? What do we need to do? How do we support it? Again, it's called Same Table. It's this Thursday. Tell us what we can do.
Yeah, so Same Table stands for everybody being able to come to the same table. And we make our event accessible by having full price tickets, pay what you can tickets, and volunteer exchange tickets. We want to make sure that anybody in our community can come to our event and spend time in a special evening.
Let me just ask you, because I can't imagine the responses you get. I'm sure it's not always easy to say I'm food insecure or I'm uncomfortable. What is just personally, like, what have you heard from people?
I mean, food insecurity is more widespread than you would think.
Absolutely.
There's no one type of individual who maybe looks like they're experiencing food insecurity. It's anybody and everybody, especially living in a place like Denver. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. So anybody is welcome in our space and can have access to that healthy meal.
What a wonderful space you're bringing. Okay, Drew, you said you'll be just delivering some amazing, delicious food, including your famous New York, that was terrible, New York cheesecake. No one laughed. No one even made a sound.
I mean, you went for it.
I did. I committed.
100%.
I'm walking here.
Commit to the bit. That's
I know.
it.
So tell me how it's made, because you were saying off camera and I kind of started drooling.
Yeah, so it's sort of a mixture of different styles of cheesecake that we've made our own. So the bottom two layers, the buttery graham cracker crust, and then the really rich custardy filling. That's very classic New York style.
Got it.
Then the burnt top is more Basque style. So it gives you this kind of like darker burnt caramelized sugar flavor that goes with the rich custard. We haven't been able to take it off the menu since we opened.
It's amazing. People are saying it's like their favorite.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. It kind of, the black on top, that's burnt or caramelized sugar?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God. And what's the little drippy drips?
It's drizzled with a little bit of olive oil and sea salt to finish.
my
Vanilla and olive oil play
Oh
really
my
well
word.
together.
So it makes a difference that you're not just serving whatever food, it's serving elevated food too.
Yes.
That makes an enormous difference
Yes.
too. Talk to me about your place, the Greenwich, which is everyone's talking about it. Can't get in. Where are you? What's the menu like?
Yeah, so we're at 32nd and Larimer, right in the heart of Rhino, and we consider ourselves a neighborhood restaurant in that if you want to come for anniversary, birthday, date night, we got you. And if you're like, I just don't want to cook and I want a pizza and a glass of wine,
That's
we can
me.
do that too.
That's me.
Yeah, 100%.
I like when you find a neighborhood spot.
Yes.
You bring a book. You say, hey, Drew.
We get people who do that at the bar all the time.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, hey, Drew. He'll be, who is this? Okay. Carrie, for those watching who maybe want to volunteer or, let's say, grab a meal at the Same Cafe, what's the, best way to go about it? Again, sometimes it's not easy to be food insecure and you just want to kind of ease in and go in there.
Yeah, well, you can come to the cafe Monday through Friday from 11 to 2:30. You can go to our website, soallmayeat.org, and sign up for specific shifts. We also serve food out in the community through our outreach program, so we're sometimes in different places other than the cafe as well. But if you follow us on social media or come to the cafe, you can get more information on how to participate.
Okay, and do you need a reservation if you want to come eat, or you can just walk in? Okay, wow. Wow, this whole thing is lovely. Guys, Same Table takes place this Thursday, like we said, at Dry Clean Only. It supports Same Cafe's mission of providing dignified, healthy food, access to everyone in the community, which we can all applaud, especially this year with affordability, let's be honest, regardless of their ability to pay. For more information, go to soallmayeat.org.